Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, thank you for joining me again. I really appreciate you coming back. And if you haven't been here before, give me just a moment to let you know who I am and what I do. My name is Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp and hemp-related devices. So whether it's a consumable product or a functional device, I do both of those things. I check out all of that here on this channel. And so if you've been watching for a while, you've been noticing there's been a company that's been showing up fairly regularly, and that is Diesel Dispensary. And we're going to be checking out another one of their flowers today. We're going to be looking at pink guava. And, I was just sitting here. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, and, kind of warm, a little bit warm for going into, into fall. But it's a beautiful day, and I was thinking to myself, I really do. I'm not much of a fruity kind of a terp guy, but I really, really kind of just feel like something fresh and fruity. So we're going to be trying pink guava. And so this is a THCa flower, and if anybody still isn't familiar with what THCa is, THCa was made legal with the 2018 Federal Farm Bill, and THCa is just THC. That's all it is, guys. When you take THCA flower or hemp, and THCA grows naturally on all hemp, and you take it and it undergoes a process called decarboxylation. It's just natural heat of the sun drying out, or if you take flame to it and burn it, it is going to decarboxylate and it's going to convert into THC, and that is all that we're talking about here. It's the same stuff that our fathers and grandfathers and everybody has always been talking about. Prior to some of this new terminology, THCA was just THC. That's what it is. That's what it will always be. That's how it works. So with that out of the way, because some people, even in places where you would expect people would know, some people still don't understand that. But for Diesel Dispensary, this THCA flower that we're looking at here, this is pink guava, and they send it in these Mylar packages right here. And if you look on it, they do label the size, so that is a quarter. 7 grams is a quarter. They also send these cool stickers. These stickers are really nifty. Of course, they got the website down there, and you also get these business cards here with the coupon code. So that's really cool. You're going to get 10% off your next order with that coupon code there. And opening these up, it's just like normal Mylar packaging. This one is double perforated. Both sides are perforated. So if you can't quite get through on the one side, flip it over on the other side. This is where I would typically mess up. Here is I would get impatient and I wouldn't flip it over, and then I just would not be able to get it open correctly. And look at that. Opens up right. First time for me this time. It's crazy. Out of the bag. Smells pretty funky. Definite fruit in there. I'm getting some recognizable fruit terps, which is a good sign. These are pretty nice looking nugs. They have some color to them. They got some purples in there, some greens, some all sorts of some light greens. I want to make sure to get you guys good images of these, of course. As I'm looking at them, they're very, very peaky. This one is anyway. I really like looking at the peaks on these flowers. They're very interesting to me, the way the nodes grow out. Fairly dense. Not much spring back. So we're gonna break some of this up. Put this back in the bag. I normally have 2 trays here, but I've got 1 today, so we're just gonna make do with what we got. we're gonna break some of this up here. This one is gonna be fairly easy to break up by hand, it looks like. I tend to be a press and pinch kind of a dude when I'm breaking up my bud, my flower. It's breaking up fairly easily, and it's got some keef to it. And if you guys know me, I've been watching for any amount of time, you guys know I love keefy bud. It tends to vape better for me since I use vaporizers, and I don't combust anymore. When I was combusting, I was always after, you know, the sticky flower. Anything that was sticky was something I was after. And that's great for vaping too, but I find that the keefier it is, the more vapor I can get from one bowl. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the more I can get out of a bowl, the happier I am. And if the flavor's there, then that's just icing on a cake. These days, I have been kind of chasing the flavor a little bit more often. Turned down my thermal twist down several degrees, trying to get the lower temperature terps out, and I've been having some pretty awesome success with that. There's some of these flowers you try, they hit the nail on the head with the flavors, with the names. All right, so get that broken up, and as I've been doing, we're gonna start it with this vap hit. Just a loose pack, not too tight. Really enjoying trying all these different flowers, taking a little micro hit, you know, to begin with, and then really going full on. It's kind of like taking a sip of wine or something before you have a full glass. You know, it's a very interesting way to really get a flavor out of a new strain for me, and I'm really enjoying it. Should be just about ready. The flame's turning orange, it's starting to comment on the glass, and that's one way you know to start hitting it. That's a smooth, sweet, fruity terps in there, but smooth. I have had a couple of Guava strains in the past, and this is kind of similar. It's kind of similar so far. Put a little bit more heat to it, see if we can't extract the rest of this. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that's Guava. Now let's see what we're gonna get with this. Fairly large bowl in here. Let's see what we got here. This thermal twist, really nice device. I get some amazing flavor out of this. Yeah, that's good. That's pink, but you know what it reminds me of? pink. It's pink. It reminds me of like a pink lemonade with like a melon rind back or something like that, because it's really smooth, but it's got that sort of pink lemonade kind of a thing going for it. But it's still got that really light fruit rind or light fruit flesh kind of thing going for it too, that in every other guava strain that I've tried, I always get a little bit of that. It's kind of like this the side of a melon rind or something. It's just, it's fruit, it's sweet, but it's not so sweet. But then you also get the limonene in this. It mixes with it, and it's kind of like that pink lemonade, pink guava lemonade or something. It's definitely what I would have expected, more or less, from a pink guava. I don't know if I've had pink guava before. I have had other guavas though, guava fuel, for one, and another one from somewhere else, but can't think of it right now. This is really good, and it is fresh. It makes me feel like, hey, we're, sun's shining. Let's have a little, cocktail or something. Little fresh, fruity beverage or something. But I'm vaping it. Very pleasant. Yeah, so this stuff here is really nice. Everything I've tried from Diesel Dispensary so far has been, on some level, right up my alley. Depending on what mood I'm in, my flavors, my tastes change. Sometimes I want something really, really funky and almost repugnant in its funk, you know what I mean? And sometimes I want something fruity, and sometimes I want something cakey. It just kind of depends on what I'm after, what kind of mood I'm in. And today, like I say, it's such a nice day that pink guava just sounded perfect for that. And yeah, can't go wrong with that in my opinion. And I'll be checking out some more of their stuff. Especially, if there's fruit terps involved, because this is a really strong fruit terp, but it's so smooth, and it mixes, whatever amount of limonene is in this, that mixes so well, and it just reminds me of a really, I don't know, like a guava lemonade or something maybe, so, if you get a chance, try that. Good stuff. Hope everybody else's day is going wonderful. Mine going really, really good, as you can tell. And I'll be doing some more here next week. I do have an event I'm going to on the 21st in Chattanooga. That is a hemp industry event and festival, and I'm hoping to get some shots, some footage out there, and share it with you guys here. I don't get out to these events very often, but I'm hoping to start doing that more and sharing with you guys. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. As always, if you could like, subscribe, and comment, that helps a ton. I really appreciate all y'all's support. We're hitting 300 subs on this channel, which is huge for me, and I thank you all so much. Everybody that subbed and keeps watching and supporting me, thank you so much. Until I see you next time, I want you to, treat every day, like you got something to go after. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hunt the negative things in life. Seek the positive things and treat your loved ones well. Be kind to people. And until I see you next time, as usual, just stay lifted and stay blessed. Peace.